So this video is on what is propaganda. So propaganda is information of biased nature. So what is the meaning of bias? That's a good word that really requires some deep understanding. So some of the definitions which I have collected of this word biased, it can be away from one way of thinking. Right, one example is there of being biased, like some employer can be where he prefers gender over talent. So one way of thinking is talent, that you employ the person who is talented, but what you are doing, preferring gender, away from one way of thinking. So another is favor one side over another. So with the same example, we can also understand this particular thing, that you are preferring, what you are preferring? You are preferring gender over talent. And there is a famous opinion that goes like, if you choose something, suppose if you choose this, then you are also making a decision that you are not choosing something. Two things are going parallelly, right? So with the same example, we can also understand the second point. Unreasonably hostile feelings or opinions about something. So here you have gender. Any person can be biased over gender, like they prefer gender over talent. This is very true. It happens, not everywhere, but yeah, context. Everything has a context. So this also has a context. So this is away from one way of thinking. One way of thinking, you prefer talent, but what you are doing, preferring gender. Unreasonably hostile feelings about something. So here you are having hostile feelings about other gender. Like, yeah, people of this gender, they cannot do the work. So we prefer, even though they are talented, we will not prefer them. We will prefer this particular person because of the various reasons it could be. So favor one side over another. This is also meaning of bias. Right, favor one thing over another. This is also the same thing. So unreasoned judgment. Hey man, why you are preferring gender over talent? You should prefer talent if you want growth in your organization. But that person is somehow biased, like, yeah, this is like that, this is like that, something. You can understand that context very well, and based on that I leave it up to you how you understand this particular statement and how far you understand this biased. You do some reasoning and take this point into account. If needed, do more research on this word and get really close to understanding what is this bias. So information of biased nature, you saw what is the meaning of biased. Information of misleading nature, this is the same thing. One way of thinking is like this, but like you prefer this way, you prefer this instead of this, biased, right? Your reasoning tells you to go here, but you are doing something else, you are going here. One way of thinking is this and another way of thinking is this, so you are touching here instead of going here, so you are biased. You can very well figure out. Misleading nature, propaganda, we are talking in the context of propaganda. Biased is not the uh, part of the discussion, it's propaganda. We are talking about propaganda, right? So propaganda is information which is biased. So you saw what is biased, and if possible you do some more research on that word. Information of misleading nature, that is also propaganda, right? And showing unfriendly behavior towards one particular point of idea, right? So what is the purpose of propaganda? This is done to promote a particular point of view. It can be to promote a religious view, it can be to promote a political view. So this is why you do propaganda. It is done to influence public opinion. So you prefer this, over this. So that is the thing. And it can be done in the form of many other forms are there. It can be done in the form of rumors, half truth, like showing you only the half picture. Based on this you formulate conclusion, yeah, this is like that. That is also wrong. Seeing half lie, half lie and judging, oh, this is like that, oh, point of view is changed, so like that happens. So half truth, half lies, very dangerous and very comes into the realm of propaganda. So what is propaganda? So it is information of biased nature done to promote a done to promote a particular point of view, right, in the form of rumors. Well, it can be more forms, but yeah, these are some prominent forms. And what is the main objective? So the main objective is to make people forget the fact that others are also humans. And this propaganda you do to spread hatred, right? So suppose this is there, and some people have started talking about like a lot of phenomena. So what you do, so these people of point of people, they believe in one idea, these people believe in some other idea. So you should tolerate each other and you should not be violent. This is ideal view. But what is happening? You spread propaganda and make these people hate these people so that they become violent. That can be one way. What you are doing, basically you are making these people forget that they are also humans. Why to say it like this? Like, you can also go another way. These people are here and you spread propaganda, and what you do is you make people forget that this larger group, they are humans. You make people forget, spread hatred, spread violence. So these are some propaganda that comes into the picture. So this is something very dangerous. What happens? Spreading propaganda, and you should be careful enough to identify what are all the propagandas and try to spread awareness among people, right? Because if you are not participating, again that same logic, if you are choosing to be silent, it means you are also choosing something, not choosing something, right? Every choice that you make is not only, yeah, I choose this. You are also not choosing many things that is also going on in the background. So propaganda is really a deep word. You need to get more research on that so that you understand it more. This is how I try to simplify the matter. So this is the purpose of propaganda. I am talking in a context, right? And if you have more ideas on propaganda, you can freely comment it. So that's all for this video.